Hey, yeah, you. Yeah, it's old Patches here. You look like a person who's looking for a podcast. Well, old Patches has all kinds of podcasts for you. I got Star Trek podcast, DC podcasts, Marvel podcasts, Pokemon podcast, even a shitty D&D podcast. Where might you be able to find this fine selection of podcasts? Right here in my weasel hole. Now, don't get the wrong idea. That's my asshole. But you can also find them in my other hiding hole over on giantsizeteamup.com. Don't forget to tell your friends. Patches always got what you need.
G'day. Not long ago, deep in the outback, a group of drunken boggins joined forces to play Dungeons & Dragons. Inspired by boredom and equipped with loose morals and a right questionable understanding of the rules, our heroes venture forth to explore strange new lands. So gather up your dice, your manuals, and your livers, and join us on a bonza quest to make absolute galahs of ourselves. This is Botched, a D&D podcast.
Previously on Botched! God damn it, stop that. The party was in Barkansas, inspecting a well that was suspected to be contaminated. It was. We received bubble helmets, fought a fish monster. Russell Burton had the great idea to not Prometheus swim to the top. Turned out it was a bad idea. Was caught in an explosion and killed, but resurrected by the Dogland Shaman at the behest of the rest of his friendly party, and is now a one-half fish face carrying monster man.
Welcome back to the 9th episode of Botched. Thanks everybody for tuning in again. We're going to start off where we left off last time, as the adventurers just killed a giant root monster in the well, and then the dog shaman resurrected Russell Burton as a sort of kind of part fishman monster thing.
Thanks, guys.
Anything for you.
Oh, Russell, you were always ugly.
Monkey fish frog. He's a monkey fish frog now.
He's a monkfish.
Almost.
I'm
monkfish.
Average looking now.
Wait, did that lower his charisma?
It did.
Well, by a lot.
And his con.
Yeah, my charisma's 10 now, so I'm average. I'm a pretty good looking fish monster.
Oh boy.
Why don't you just go back to the sea and make it aquatically prosperous? Stay off our land. Our land!
I'm actually from an underwater aquifer.
Oh shit, that's where we get the water we drink from.
Yeah, I piss and shit in that.
It's delicious.
So we need to find those dog trackers? That's the whole reason we came here?
Yeah, that was the whole reason.
And then we
Gotta
can...
put some
Do we have to, like...
GPS chips
So
in.
if you look around, everyone's still all the doglands are still just
mating.
going at it. Yeah, mating.
When did this happen?
This was a thing. This is the whole town
The
has been
thing.
just in a serious
I remember.
rut.
But the shaman is celibate, so...
He lives outside town, so he never drank any of the water. It's the same reason that St. Bernard never got all fuck crazy, because he just drank out of his endless mug.
Does the bucket still work?
What bucket?
For the well.
No, we broke it.
Yeah,
Dear
did you guys
Liza.
break it?
Yeah, we broke it when I was down
Broke
in
it
the well.
with dirt.
Yeah.
I was too fat.
Way too fat.
Well, we could try and
whole 35 pounds.
Yep.
we could try and get some more water out of it and give the unroot fish monster tainted water to the people and see if they still want to fuck.
Well, we have to have Russell give it to him.
Spray him with a hose, you say.
Hose him down.
Hose him down.
Hose down the dog orgy.
It was way too sexy. Way too sexy.
Hose down the dog orgy. Reggae song title called it.
So, what are you guys doing?
I guess we're hosing down the dog orgy.
Oh, we'd need like a pump and a hose and... I was just thinking...
Oh, by the way,
is the
the
bucket
party
still
is
there?
By the way, the party is now level 3, just in case anybody was keeping track at home. Now, what was your question, Austin?
Is the bucket there?
I think the rope snapped. It was still
the rope
snapped
snapped.
there.
So
So it's in the bottom.
How far down is the water?
100 feet.
Well,
okay.
I mean, the shaman could... He
Can he
put
like
us in
magic
and
it
cut
up?
us out.
Yeah, you could magic it up, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, he had you guys float up out of the well. So
I guess I'll do...
He
He's so
fucking
fucking
brought
pow-
Russell back to life. I'm
He's so
pretty
fucking
sure.
powerful, why are we helping him?
He's old.
He doesn't give a shit about the people who live here.
I like the fucking.
Makes me feel young.
He's a
He stays at the edge
I'm
of
the
town
one
in the
who
bushes.
started it.
He's a huge voyeur.
It was my spell that got them to fuck in the first place.
This is how I will live out my days.
But none of them will fuck me. I guess I'll ask him if he can draw some of the water out of the well. And
Now, I don't remember what his voice was. Can't remember. So I'm
Dennis,
just going to
what
go.
his name was.
Dennis, how drunk were you last time?
I wasn't, but it
Was
was
this
2 weeks ago.
Is this Butch?
So, Butch, if you ask him to get some water. Now, do you want the bucket, like, reattached, or do you just want some water out of the well?
Can we just tie
Yes.
the bucket back
Yeah, just
together?
get the
Okay.
bucket reattached.
So, Butch, he grunts and spits off to the side, and then he waves his gnarled stick around a little bit, and the bucket slowly rises out of the water. It's kind of all fucked up because it floated to the bottom, and then there was a massive explosion.
It floated to the bottom?
Sank to the bottom? Sorry.
It
sank
unfloated.
It defloated.
It defloated to the bottom. But he fixes the bucket, and then attaches the rope, and then he falls asleep.
Just right.
He just falls asleep in his
Nap
Does he
time.
spin in a circle real quick?
No, he literally just flops over and just goes to sleep.
Yeah.
His jowls flap whenever he exhales.
So, what's that? What's his staff? What's the damage on his staff that I take?
What? Why would you take damage on his staff? From his staff?
If I took it and I swung it at something, how much damage would it deal?
Oh, it would be... What is isn't it a
Club?
quarter staff's 1d6?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't need it. Never mind.
It'd be like a quarter staff.
I mean, he didn't say it was +1, so.
But we don't know what +1 is.
All right. Well, I'm gonna lower the bucket down and get some water.
Okay, so you just lower it down, get
Yeah.
some water, bring it back up.
Bring it back up, and I'll walk over to the closest edge of the dog orgy
Mm-hmm.
and just like offer some water to drink for them to lap it up.
Mm-hmm.
I assume two can lap at the same time, like one here and
Depends
the
on
other
their
one
position.
behind it.
Yeah, it depends on the position.
I don't know, how big's the bucket?
It's big enough.
I'm going to say that they can both drink out of the bucket at the same
right.
time based on their current position, which
Okay.
is...
Doggy style.
No, it's cowgirl.
Oh, okay.
Not
That's
reverse?
odd.
Dog girl, if you will.
Oh, so like she
is on top.
she'll lean down and drink some, and I just have to pour some into his mouth.
Yeah.
All right. That's fine.
Yeah. So they drank the water, and they just keep on fucking.
I guess we'll have to burn him. Burn the corruption out.
Well,
We've done all that we can.
Oh,
We tried water.
We've tried
now
everything.
They're
The only other
hydrated.
element is fire.
We can go talk to the mayor and see if he has any better ideas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So you just head back to the mayor's office.
Have you tried dumping them with the water?
Yeah, I'll cool them off a little splash with the rest of the water in the
So
bucket.
it's a lot like that one music video. She's a maniac on the run or whatever, and like pulls the chain.
Flashdance.
Flashdance. The Flashdance where the water hits him. So it's just a super sexy slow mo, just water over the doglins.
Dog
Just
nipples,
Shake it off. Multiple
glistening. All 17
multitudes
of them.
of dog nipples just
Ah.
waving to and fro.
Oh, yes, love it.
So did it work?
No, they just kept on fucking. It just
All right.
smells a little less funky.
No.
Well, I mean, they're dogs. So it
Washed
probably
off a
smells
little bit
more
of the funk.
funky.
Yeah, wet dog.
Wet dog?
Yeah.
Now wet fuck dog.
Wet fuck dog?
I'm not a fuck dog.
Yeah, no, it probably is worse now. Yeah, you got the wet dog smell on top of the sex funk. So
Yeah. At least we cooled them off a little bit.
What's fuck dog?
I don't know, dog. What the fuck's up with you?
To the mayor's office.
So you go back to mayor's office. All right.
Let's go see Wilfred.
So you go to Wilfred's office, and he's looking rather kind of sad in his office because you guys keep extorting him for things and tearing his costume, things like that. And he's like, "Oh, any luck?"
Well, we no.
No.
There was some shit in the well. We got rid of it.
And he goes, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah, your shaman buddy Butch did this to me.
Oh, you don't recognize him? He's always looked like that.
Can you just turn your head one direction so I don't see the fish face?
No.
Just always be looking with the right side.
The one
Left
eye
side of
just
your face.
unblinking. Just
Yep.
It doesn't
One eye.
move though.
Ever
Yeah, no.
watchful, milky white.
Why would anyone love me? So Wilfred, a little stunned by that, just staring right at Russell's fish face while slowly answering questions. He says, well, I mean, did you agitate the shaman in some way to make him turn him into...
well, no,
That-
Russell died.
What
Yeah, he blew up.
I'm from the land from beyond.
the fuck
Yeah.
happened?
Well, there were like some roots in the well, and there was a monster, and there was a bubble hat, and we threw fireballs, and it exploded, and then he blew up because he kicked the explosion, and then Butch brought him back, but not all of him, just most of him.
And
so-
it didn't do anything when you killed the root monsters?
Well, I hydrated some fuck dogs and washed them off, cooled them down a little bit, but they're still just going at it.
He strokes the fake fur on his chin, and it like moves around obviously when he's stroking it. And he goes, maybe it's like drinking too much, and you just have to wait it out. Just wait it out of their systems or something.
Probably better get them lots of water so they can flush it.
You could do that too, whatever. You got the time to fill up buckets and hydrate the entire town, sure.
For a fee. We're happy to be your...
I don't have any more money.
Dog
You keep
bucket
taking
man.
everything from me.
Well, not from you personally.
No,
but-
no. For me, you took all of
Well,
his
yeah,
stuff,
no,
and then
no.
you asked for town stuff.
Yeah, now we're asking
Yeah,
for
we
more.
want more town stuff.
Yeah,
There's got to be a city budget, right?
yeah.
Technically, we're employed
We can
by the
just-
city now.
Take that.
This is a state of emergency, sir.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not like monetarily advanced culture. I mean, we don't have a lot of money.
So you'd have more if you
We're mostly-
stop fucking all the time.
You have a city
Well,
budget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have any kind of like old idols and relics?
Sure, I
Heirlooms to your
can get you
peoples?
some stuff.
that we can sell back to the people?
He goes, I'll look into it and see what I can find.
You're just ruining this guy's life.
We're just ruining the economy of Barkansas.
Oh, yeah.
The black on his nose is smeared a little bit.
Well,
now.
I mean, if we don't ruin their economy, their society's just going to fall apart anyway with overpopulation. So
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
don't feel too bad, my little buddy.
I don't feel bad for them.
little beard baby.
Little beer baby.
I told you I don't even have a beard.
I know, but it's
Coochie coo beer baby.
Coochie coo.
All right. So, what is it that you're going to do in the meantime, or he recommends just wait until the next morning, and it should be worn off by then.
But they gotta drink some water first.
I mean, they've
Well,
been drinking the whole time.
well-
It's not like they've been doing absolutely nothing but fucking. Like they're still keeping themselves alive. Their base
I can
instincts. are-
fucking drink at the same time.
Yeah, you can't really.
Prove it. I'll prove it. Prove it right
Pixar
now.
didn't happen.
prove it right now.
Prove it right
No,
now.
don't prove it.
Didn't come
No,
here.
don't. Oh, no, God. Oh.
Oh,
At least spit on it.
I lied.
Oh.
Maybe chocolate.
In real life or in?
No, in here.
I don't have any.
I don't
In the
think
mayor's
anyone has
office.
chocolate. Are you asking him
In
if he has
Barkansas?
chocolate?
Yeah. Does anybody have chocolate?
Chocolate's not real big. It's not really a big thing in Barkansas.
What about that elf vendor that keeps coming in and out?
Kamash.
You go find him.
Kamash.
Kamash?
Kamash.
Yeah, Kamash.
His name is Kamash?
Yeah, Kamash.
I don't know why do we want chocolate?
I'm saying we don't give them a whole lot, just enough for a purge. Maybe get everything out of their system.
I mean, I have Epicac.
You have Ipecac?
I have a bunch of Epicac.
You have a bunch
What
of
if we just gave them
EpiPens?
some expired sushi?
So then it turns into 2 girls 1 cup real fast because they're just throwing up on each other and fucking.
Why don't we just feed him grass? Or leaves?
Grapes?
We could, like, go into just a house, pick up, like, a pile of dust. They'll probably eat that.
I mean, let's try the
They're
guys'
dogs. I
plan.
mean,
Just hit him on the nose with a rolled up piece of paper and just say, no. No.
Beer can with a coin inside of it.
Just one?
A jar of pennies?
I say we try the mayor's plan where we sleep for a day.
Sleep it off.
I mean, it's later in the day by this point. It's probably evening. I mean, it's not dark or anything, but...
Yeah, I mean, we could just wait it out.
Yeah, I'm tired. I can sleep.
Yeah.
Okay. So you
That
guys
sounds
just
right to me.
are going to head up to the loft and head to bed right now, or wait till later?
I mean,
and
we'll barricade the door so we don't get
fucked.
Fuck in our
Dogs.
sleep.
like we don't.
Cosby.
Here's some titles.
It's called Cosby.
We've been having the orgy apocalypse in this town.
Okay.
We have to board up the doors and windows. Don't let them in, they'll fuck you.
To death? Not really.
This is like zombies. Instead of wanting brains, you just want...
Puss.
Puss! Dick! Genitals!
Okay, so you guys bar your door, and...
Sex! Sex!
Because they're getting fucked.
Oh, Jesus. Alright, so you guys are just going to bed? Alright.
Yeah.
So you sleep overnight. What is everyone's passive perception checks?
Enough.
What's that?
13.
12.
It's 10 plus your wisdom mod.
14.
But you can't be surprised
I can't be surprised.
Okay.
because you have the
Fishman
alert
is
feat.
unfazed.
Yes, one eye.
It's the one eye.
The one eye is always open.
Can I sleep?
I literally sleep with one eye open.
Can I sleep in a different part of this bed? When every time I roll over, I just see Russell's weird eye looking at me. Just looking at me.
We're looking for motion. Not really looking at you.
All right, Russell. You hear a faint, like a multitude of, like, every so often, like every couple seconds, you hear like a.
Zombie puppies, you say? I will stomp them. Where's it coming from?
It's outside the building, but you hear it at varying distances.
Is there a window?
Yeah.
That I could peer out of?
Sure. Perception?
7. Oh, no, sorry, 10. That's a 9. 13 is the answer. 9 plus 4 is 13.
What? Do you have low light vision or night vision?
I believe as a fish monster I do. I used to live
Would
in
you?
blackness.
Okay.
But now you live in whiteness?
All the lampposts are broken in town,
Okay.
so it's pitch black. And you
I
can
like that
see,
movie.
you can still see people fucking, but you also see sort of humanoid things walking up and down the street, dragging stuff.
What are they dragging?
You can't tell with your perception check.
I guess I'll wake up Brock. Brock seems like a stand-up guy.
Fuck you, Phil. Haha.
All right, I'm
Get it?
awake.
Stand-up guy.
I got it.
It's funny.
I got it because I was standing.
Yeah.
Got it.
Oh, that's what you meant.
So we're all sleeping in the same bed, though, right?
And I try to push him over.
I mean, you could be in the bed or you can be in the same room. I don't really care what your sleeping arrangements are. One big pile.
Yeah, I wanted to ask, are we in one bed?
Head to toe. 4 in a row.
Your dead son's outside. Hey. Wake up. Wake up.
He just wakes up crying.
I thought that might make you feel good for a minute.
Your dead son's outside?
Your zombie son is outside.
I'm going to roll over with my Garth Maul
Okay.
and hit him in the head with it.
Okay.
Like, hell you are.
It's a 12.
That will
No.
not hit me.
Yeah.
Swings and a miss.
All right.
Ah, just kidding. Can you take a look outside? There's some weird stuff going on.
So I'm going to get up.
Okay. What's your vision?
20/20, baby.
Yeah, no, but humans don't have, like...
I've got double vision.
Alright, do your perception check outside the window.
13.
So you can't see much because it's pitch black outside, which is
Same number I
odd
got.
because it shouldn't be pitch black. There should be lampposts lit, things like that.
Let's start
but
a
there's
fire.
Nothing.
No moon?
No stars.
Good
Cloudy.
night.
It's cloudy, so you don't
Good
see
night,
much.
moon.
I was-
I guess I'll wake up Dirk
Okay.
because he's not human.
Does he have low light? Can you see?
Never mind.
What about robots?
Yeah, do robots have low light? They have to see in the dark, right?
I couldn't tell you.
Infrared?
I couldn't tell
Do you
you.
have like predator
Zoom
vision?
in. They can zoom in.
I see
I wanna-
things like a person does.
I would like to throw a rock at the something dragging something.
So you're gonna open the window and throw a rock?
Don't wake up the
Why'd you
guy
get a rock?
stealthily. Plus 8 perception.
Yeah, where'd you get a rock?
Yeah. You're in a bedroom.
Okay, so
Wake him up.
throw Dashel.
Throw Dashel at
Dashel
him.
can see like everything.
Okay, I'll wake up Dashel.
Yeah, what do you want?
He woke up really fast, by the way.
Like he was on standby.
He was on sleep mode.
How may I help you? How may I be of service?
Please log in. Incorrect password. Incorrect
Initiate
password.
waking service.
Dashel,
Caps lock
there's some goings on outside.
All right. Want me to take a look?
Yeah, there's like people dragging things and all the lights are out.
That seems abnormal.
And you guys are really just want to
19 perception.
So it's still too dark for you to see anything clearly because you don't have like low light vision or anything like that as a human. But you can definitely see shapes moving. Now you see telltale shapes of what looks to be dogs fucking because they're just like barely moving, very subtle. But
I know that.
you also see humanoid shapes like walking up and down the street.
Okay.
Well, we could always sneak down there. You're pretty sneaky.
Some of us
right?
can.
Beard baby.
I'm pretty sneaky. Also.
I'm not awake.
Yeah.
I thought
I'm
he
down
woke
to
up.
sneak.
No.
Nobody woke me up.
All right, I'm gonna shake the baby awake. I'm gonna wake up Dirk as well.
Oh, okay. I was like, shake.
Shake the baby.
Why won't you stop crying?
This will make you better.
I'm the baby.
Huh? Come on.
So Dirk wakes up.
Daddy?
Oh.
You're not my father.
Wake up surrounded by 3 awake men and half men.
Milk-eyed fish man.
You trying to fuck me?
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Damn it.
Not now that you open your mouth.
We're ready
Hold
for,
it open!
We'll go for a third round.
Now that you're talking, I'm soft.
How's that ass feeling?
Feels great.
I don't know why they said we were rapey.
So what are you guys doing now?
So, what'd you wake me up for?
There's some things going on outside.
Someone's dragging things outside. All the lights are out, and they're still fucking.
And
but
they
we
didn't
need to go
tell us
see
what it
what's
was.
going on.
And you're the sneakiest man baby I know.
All right, that's fine. What floor are we on?
Second.
Okay. I have to double check. I'm fairly certain I don't have low light, but
Well, I'm gonna 15 sneak out.
Just like the building's on fire. Let me see everything then.
Yeah.
I like it. I
Including
like
our
this
own
idea.
Puppies will
impending
keep it
demise.
going for a while.
Yes, puppy fire. Perfect. You can tie him to a torch.
Just light them on fire, let them run.
It'd be like a noise finder too, because you could use them as sonar, because they'd be yelping as
True.
they're burning.
I got a 15 for my stealth as well.
And I got a 17.
Okay.
where are you stealthing?
Downstairs and outside.
Okay, well I'm
We like superhero jump out the window.
gonna open the window
Mm-hmm.
and climb out.
Okay.
To the roofs.
No, I'm gonna climb down.
We've already crashed through the
I have
window
a
stealthily.
25 climb speed.
Okay. Okay, so you just straight climb.
I just climb down.
Okay.
I'm also gonna stealth. That's not great. With a 13.
Okay. So you climb down. Everyone else is just going out the front door. Except for Russell, who is superhero jumping out the window?
Yeah, stealthily though.
Can you?
Batman does it.
I do like a roll at the end, silent roll.
But you could take bed sheets too to slow yourself down.
Yeah,
Like a
I
bat
could.
cape.
I really could.
I do not have low light.
What would that be, I wonder? Jumping from a high distance.
Athletics, then
Athletics to jump,
And
acrobatics to
roll.
to
Okay.
roll.
not.
So yeah, so
Take
roll
damage.
2
And then
D20.
stealth on top of it.
Yeah, so you need to roll 3 D20s.
All right, 19 athletics,
Okay, so your jump's good.
22 acrobatics,
That's a good roll, and then your stealth.
22 stealth,
All right, so you
21. Sorry,
you don't even make a sound as you hit the ground, tumble, and you are just a shadow in the night,
fish mouth going.
but silently.
As the Obsidian Star, I'm pretty jealous right now.
Yeah. So, Dashel and Brock, you go out the front door.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Dirk and Russell are around the side. Currently, what it's currently set up. Okay.
Split the party.
Well, you're not that far from each other. I mean, it's not that big of a
All right, we're
building.
going right. You guys go left.
I'm gonna run away.
I'm going to Atlanta.
I got my stick and bindle. I'm running away to Atlanta.
So, I think the only person that can see anything is Russell. Everyone else has low light vision, so it's still very hard to see because or you don't have low light vision. You
We just have regular vision.
use regular vision.
Which means
so
we can't see shit.
There
Yeah.
are like no
And I only
lights
have
on
low
in
light
the
vision.
nothing.
building.
There are no lights on whatsoever.
There's no fires.
Nothing. Completely dark. But you hear shambling noises, and you hear like low moans, like or whimpers or stuff like that. Like
Where's the closest one of those noises to me?
you would say, if you had to guess, probably to your left. Like,
I'm gonna walk that way.
okay, so you're walking that
I'm
way.
gonna follow.
Okay. Dirk and Russell, what are you doing?
I'm gonna walk this way. do.
Do a perception check, Dirk.
Be a 19.
So you can't see it, but you can hear one of those shambling sorts of sounds coming right towards you from behind you.
What's a shambling sound like?
Oh.
I bet it's zombies.
I whip around
Dog zombies.
and activate my flashlight.
You know, do you have a flashlight? Oh, okay.
Well, I have an electric lantern
torch.
thing.
Oh, okay.
I have it written here somewhere.
Okay. So when you do that, you whip around.
Electric lantern
It's
and
the Human
charger.
torch.
Okay. So when you turn on your electric lantern and turn around, it is looks to be about 6 foot tall, medium build, I would guess, but it looks like a humanoid, but it's just constantly moving roots. Brown and green roots, and no eyes, it looks like.
Okay.
And there's a mouth, but you don't see teeth or anything like that. It's not making any sounds, but it's coming right at you.
Fire. Do we have fire?
Russell, you seeing this shit?
Nope.
I mean,
Do I see that shit?
you have low light vision, so you could probably see it.
Yeah. I feel like.
There's also a flashlight on it.
Yeah, there's also a flashlight on
I
it.
feel like. Don't alert it to my presence by talking to me.
I mean, it can't surprise you anyway, so you know it's there.
I don't have any fire, so let's flee. Do we have fire?
I don't have fire.
Yeah, let's run away.
All right.
You guys have explorers packs. No?
I have a Dungeoneer's pack.
That's even better.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I've
It's
got.
got
Yeah, the torch.
Torch in
It's
it.
got a flare gun.
And a flare gun.
Well, so
Flamethrower.
And a harpoon.
Napalm.
instead of torches, I would say you guys have those like flares that they always use in the movies when they're going through like weird areas. Yeah, caves.
Like when they're trying
Jurassic
to distract
Jurassic
the
Park.
T-Rex.
yeah, you just have to.
So we have road flares,
yeah, kind of.
Yeah, okay.
They last a little longer than.
and they burn like pink orange. That's how I snore now, as a fish man.
So you two have flares. I mean, you have a flashlight. So I mean, but you could technically throw a flare at him, I suppose.
Okay.
And then we could pick the burning pieces off of it and attach them to a stick.
Then
With puppies.
sure, I'll take a flare and pop it,
Okay.
toss it at the root monster.
So when you do that, it makes like a pretty loud noise, and it's making a constant noise.
Yeah.
Okay. Just let you
Phosphorescent.
know.
I'm gonna throw it
Okay.
so it's away from me.
Okay. Roll.
I got a 12.
You don't hit it directly. It lands sort of. It kind of hits it in the leg and bounces off, and it's in front of it. And it seems like it kind of steps over it a bit. Like it looks like it's not mindless. Like it steps over
doesn't
it
like
and
it.
keeps
Okay.
going.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop mine and not be a pussy and shove it in it while still holding it. Like a
Okay.
giant cigar on your hand because you were bad as a child.
Okay.
Is that what that scar's from?
It's like a melee
15?
attack.
Or plus 6.
We'll go
15.
There'll just be strength.
15.
Okay. So where did you want to shove this thing? In its face or chest or what?
Chest is good.
Chest. Okay. So you shove the
mass.
the flare in its chest, and it doesn't like burst into flames. I mean, these roots. It would be like trying to light
Wet firewood.
wet firewood or vines or anything like that on fire.
Green
Anything
plants.
green,
plants,
yeah, it's not
yeah.
going to light on fire too well. I mean, it looks like it doesn't like it very much, and it basically just makes like this noise, and then it swings at you.
Does
From-
it?
From the mouth, it makes that noise, or from the
Everywhere.
Like,
From the mouth.
from the fire. Okay.
Yeah. But its mouth doesn't open up, so it's just kind of
Yep. Got it.
emanates that noise. It botched, so.
I was about to say, it looks like a 1 from here.
And nothing. He just whiffed hard. That was that.
Like, wow. Really?
So Brock and Dashel do a perception check.
Okay. 16.
13.
So you guys definitely heard the telltale sign of flares going off from the direction you think they were in.
Hey, Brock. That sounds like flares behind us.
What voice is that?
It's Dashel, but whispering. It's very difficult to speak. Shit, I'm stealthing.
You trying to do a radio voice?
No.
Okay, so what are you guys?
So it's really dark out, right?
Yeah, Brock and Dashel. What are you guys? You just gonna touch him?
So I'm gonna probably keep a hand on his shoulder
Okay.
Yeah.
so we don't get separated.
Stop holding my hand so tight, Brock. I'm not holding your hand.
Oh, I was going. That's
whatever.
not my hand.
Okay. Just saying it's a
We're elephant walking.
trope.
Put your thumb in my butthole so we both feel safe. Let's go.
All right. Let's go.
You mean
Human
his,
centipeding on our way over.
Yeah,
you mean his access point?
safe way.
Yes. Tongue my butthole.
So you guys.
They'll never find us if they think we're just
We're one of you.
if we're just fucking dogs.
So, yeah, what are you guys doing after you hear these noises?
All right, so maybe not any of that.
I'm going back to sleep then.
Yeah. Let's
Why'd
go
you
back to
even
bed.
wake me?
I don't know.
So are we going to the noise?
Yeah, let's go check.
Okay,
that out.
so I'm gonna keep
Okay.
a hand on
And
his
there's
back.
a faint light. I mean, as soon as you turn around, you can see a faint light coming from the
flare.
yeah. And
Yeah.
now it's sort of illuminating slightly the street,
Mhm.
and you can see definitely a lot of these humanoids kind of mulling about.
Okay, yeah, that's not good.
Yeah,
Yeah, all right.
just FYI. So you're running towards the.
Yeah.
Okay, so you two join up with Dirk and Russell, and you guys see this large, well, slightly large, about 6 foot, medium build root creature that's swinging away at Russell, and we're gonna do initiative.
I got a 4.
Okay.
We got a 20.
I also got a 20.
8.
I need Dirk and Russell to roll off. You both got a 20.
6.
14.
All right, so. Dirk, you're up.
That's the sound it makes.
Oh, is that what? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I
I thought they were just being them.
Oh, probably.
Just being annoying? No.
I'm gonna step up and stab it
Okay.
with a 21,
Yeah, that hits.
and Russell's within 5 feet. Bam. 8, 12, 18.
Okay. That's going to do a pretty large amount of damage. You sort of slash and stab at it, and chunks and pieces of it fall off and just kind of wriggle around on the ground.
Ew.
Yeah. Little tendrils of roots.
Yeah, it's like a time I caught that guy with my sister.
You don't have a sister?
Not anymore.
Oh my god.
She was just a tendril of roots, really.
Yeah. So then it would be Russell.
I'm going to keep jamming the flare into its center core, and I'm going to tell it that my world is on fire, and how about yours?
Oh, God.
I'm noticing you only have like 3.
You gotta find some more quotes.
It's only like 3 of them.
I mean, he's not
That's
the
all-
sharpest tool in the shed.
Yeah.
That one too.
Yes.
There's not very many usable
I'd rather be
ones.
walking on the sun right now.
Yeah,
than-
right?
Might as well be walking on the sun.
Yeah.
Did you roll to attack?
Yeah. I got a 14.
Meets beats. So yeah.
Cool. We haven't decided how much damage the
Oh,
flare
we're gonna
burning
go with a
is.
D4.
So it's not really that effective.
No.
That's what you're saying.
No.
Okay. But it seems to not like it, so.
No, it doesn't like it.
Who would?
3.
And with that, you kill it. You kind of jam it in there, and it starts to slowly burn away at its insides, and then it sort of just kind of collapses in on itself, and all the roots just sort of twitch for a bit, and then sort of curl in on themselves and turn like
witch's shoes,
like a brownish blackish color.
We should probably start a fire.
Well, that was weird.
Yeah, we can see color at night. I didn't know that.
You have a flare.
2 flares and a flashlight.
All right, let's start a fire. These things don't like
Okay.
fire.
Okay. Perception checks?
4.
13.
15.
I remembered to put on shoes today.
You're hearing more. You're remembering. God damn it. You're hearing more shuffling noises coming towards you guys from the main street in
Yeah,
town.
I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Okay. Out the main street or now back the other way? Okay.
Other way.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's wrong with taking the back streets?
Well, you never know if you won't go.
Home run! Come
All right.
on, you're fucking lobbing them over the plate for him.
So you get to.
Should we pick up our shit, like our lanterns and our flares?
Leave the flares.
Okay, I'm leaving all the flares. All of them, the ones that aren't lit. Just leave them
I'm
all.
picking up the one flare on the ground and throwing it into the building first.
The mayor's building?
Yeah.
You just throwing the flare in the mayor's building?
Yeah.
Okay. Which floor?
First floor.
Uh,
Actually, no. Can I see the window that our room was in?
Yeah.
I'll throw
It's
it
open.
in there.
roll.
All right. I'll dex it.
I'm going to assist.
All right. That's good.
How do you assist someone with throwing fucking flare?
I said, you got it, buddy. You got it. Hey,
First I was like,
who's got a big arm
Open.
there? You got a big old dick arm.
I'm
my
feeling
God.
very confident now. So 22.
So you toss it through, and you see it goes in the window, and you're like watching for a bit, and then after like a minute or two, you start to see the room light up a little bit.
Excellent. All right, now I'm going.
Okay.
We remembered to get all our stuff out of that room, right?
I did.
All right, me too.
Yep.
I never took my stuff out.
You guys never got your stuff from the mayor, so
I fell
he may
asleep
burn to death
fully
since
clothed.
he's in the bottom of that building. Just throwing it out there.
Yes.
Never shine.
Really,
at
the
young blood,
vigilantes
motherfucker.
cool with murdering?
He lied to the entire...
He's not hurting anybody.
He-
He just wants to be accepted by dog.
I don't like that. It's my worst enemy. Acceptance.
Okay. So when you run around to the back of the building, it's like a T shape, so you can go left or right at this point.
I mean, it's really as long as kids aren't being murdered. I don't care.
You don't know what the root monsters are doing.
These are
They're
doglets.
raping children.
Children.
They're doglets.
They're puppies.
They're puppies.
Okay.
This is the
should
episode
have
that
been spayed
PETA
or neutered.
finally shut us down.
Well, also you're trying to get those tracker dogs, so
Yeah, but they're not puppies.
no. But I'm saying if you guys are just leaving
Oh,
town,
yeah, we gotta find them.
Yeah, that's the whole reason we're here.
Let's go wake up the mayor.
In his burning building.
I'm gonna get heroically jump to the burning building and save the mayor.
athletics check to
Bottom-
jump through the window,
I'm gonna go right.
I'm going right.
I'm going right.
or are you running around to the front?
We're not in the front.
You went around the back.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and run around to the front.
Okay. So there's a lot of shambling humanoids around you. You could probably still get to the front door, but they'll be at the door by the time you get in the building and then try and come back out.
Huh.
But all the windows are sugar glass, so you're fine.
You can eat them to survive.
So maybe some of us should hold the door, and the rest of us, one of us should go get the mayor.
We ran away.
Yeah,
We're
we're the
gone.
opposite. Yeah.
I mean, you guys killed it pretty
No.
easily.
Yeah, I mean they don't seem very strong.
Yeah, but there's probably more than just 5 of them. It's probably like a horde, I would think.
A whore
A
of them.
metric horde?
They don't need horse here.
They're all whores.
We have to find the trackers, right?
Yeah. Why are you getting the mayor?
He knows where the trackers are.
Okay, then go wake him. You're already there. You're in front of the
I'm gonna do a
building.
Perception
You're
check
in-
to see
you're
how many
there.
of these creatures are near me.
Okay.
With a 9.
So when you run to the front of the building and you're basically standing in front of the front door to decide whether or not you're going in the mayor's house,
Yeah.
you can clearly see 3.
Oh, that's not too many. I could probably take them.
But between the door and him?
No. He's got his back to the door, And he just looked out at the street to see how many were shambling towards him. He noticed
They
3.
like see me for sure.
Yeah, no, they're walking towards like you.
Is there? Do I remember there being like a fireplace in the mayor's building?
I mean, there is now. It's the second floor.
There is a fireplace in his office.
I'm gonna go to that.
Okay.
I'm gonna lock the door behind me.
Okay.
Or like, is there a quick bureau I can shove in front of it? Desk.
Yeah. There's a desk.
So I'll close the door behind me and
Okay.
desk it. With an athletics,
I would say strength.
19.
Yeah, you just push the desk right up against the door and you start to hear like these thuds, and then you start to hear these crackling noises, and it almost feels like it's like almost like the crinkling of paper or something like that.
That doesn't seem good.
Perception
All
check.
right. 15.
You're noticing there's like little roots and tendrils like coming under the
so
door.
The wood's
and
not
like,
very helpful.
Yeah.
I'm calling to the mayor.
Okay.
Hey, mayor!
What?
They're coming for us.
Who is?
The root monsters. Start a fire.
There's a fire upstairs.
And the house is on fire.
Oh my! What? And then
We gotta find the trackers and get out of here.
It's probably gonna collapse soon, right? Because the second floor.
No, it's
is
not
on
like
fire.
hasn't
it's
been
not a roaring
fire-
inferno.
It's
or
a
anything.
roaring inferno.
So what did you ask him to do again?
Get the trackers. I'll start a fire. Get fire. They don't like fire.
The building's on fire. I'll start a fire. Get the trackers.
I mean, he said so. He runs. He's in his like nightcap, but like the dog nightcap. So it's got his dog suit, and he's got little pajamas on, and he's got a little sleepy hat. And he runs around to you, and he says, "Well, if the building's on fire, just grab anything that's made of wood, which is this building." And then he runs, and he jumps through the window.
Son of a bitch.
Out the side window.
Where are the trackers?
And then he like gets up and he's like all busted up and cut. He's just like, "Oh fuck, follow me!"
Okay.
And then he
Do we
goes.
see him?
He's running towards you guys.
Oh, wow! Good job.
Yeah.
Good job, Russell.
I'll follow.
Come on before you get
Okay.
filleted.
I'll stealthily go out the window.
Okay.
Ooh, 26.
Yeah, they didn't hear you go out the window.
Good.
They heard him go out the window. And you can definitely hear the shambling, shifting noises like towards that back alley. So, yeah, like that. So you
guys, I got the
are
mayor.
all at this
Fine.
tea now, and the mayor says, "Well, I mean, if the trackers are where they were the last time I saw them, they're probably not too far from the well in the center of town."
I wish we had a tracker to track these trackers.
He shrugs. He says, I don't know what to tell you. What do you want from me? They're fuck
Oh,
crazy.
by the way, do you know what's going on? There's like root monsters and shit.
No!
Is this normal? Does this happen
no!
every night?
What the fuck is going on?
All right.
Obviously, it's root monsters.
He
Look
thinks,
around you, asshole.
Duh. Duh. Are you dumb?
I mean, he hasn't seen any root monsters.
Well, you have now, buddy.
Well, no, technically he hasn't. He just jumped through a window and then ran towards you guys and heard noises.
So then I'll just turn his head to root monsters.
Okay.
There's a root monster.
And then he screams like a little
Dog,
girl.
hi, come
Hey,
on.
shut up.
Shut up. I try to muffle it.
He...
Crit 20.
No, yeah, you got him.
Good. And then I hold,
And then he points to the right.
So then I put my fingers up his nostril and I drag him along with me.
What?
Is him a dick?
And we keep going right.
Bad dog.
Okay, so you guys head to the right. And after a few houses, do perception checks.
23.
11.
So you can see as you guys are going down this back alley very slowly, you can see windows open in buildings, and there's like roots pulling out adult doglins and things like that out of the windows, and then just kind of like they're sort of like being absorbed. Like they're not all the way absorbed, but they're just like being held in. Like they look like they're just stuck. Like their mouths are covered with roots, and they're just kind of stuck in the back of these root monsters. And the root monsters
Should probably light the whole town on fire.
Like Evo in Beast of a Billion Backs.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Futurama movie.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I mean, they don't look dead. They just can't.
No.
They're immobilized.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
Shim.
Okay. So after they get a couple, because one gets absorbed to the back, and then they just drag the other ones, they just mosey on towards the center main street. So that's what you guys see as you're walking.
Yeah,
Eventually,
not really anything we can do about that.
okay. Eventually, you're going to get to another one of the main streets that will then intersect with the center of town. And you're still seeing the same thing. Although now you don't see any dogs fucking anymore. They're all asleep.
We'll never know if we don't go, guys.
So pretty much this is encasing the entire city.
Encasing?
Entangling?
Entangling? So
Sure.
this is entangling the entire city.
Sure.
Enveloping?
Well, mostly just the houses, though. Yeah? Because we
Well,
see
no,
a
they're-
sleeping massive dog orgy.
They're taking the dogs that are... I mean, if you can notice that they're taking the dogs that are kind of solo in the street. Like if they're in like a mass...
The masturbators.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're taking the solo dog here and there as opposed to
So they got
groups
Butch.
at a time. You can't tell. You're not in the center of town, but
But are we about to be?
yes, if you turn right, yes.
I say we turn right. Cautiously.
I'm a little nervous that
Are there any barrels or boxes nearby?
Yeah, could we do like a Scooby-Doo look around over the corner?
Yeah,
I was
perception
thinking
check.
Metal Gear stealth, where we just put a box over us and we just scoot across the
While
street.
smoking a cigarette.
Yeah.
Why are those exclamation points? They're just root exclamation points grow above their heads?
We got a 13 perception.
You can see barrels and crates and things like that lining the sides of some of the buildings. Sacks as well.
Oh, there's a store right here that says Crate and Barrel?
Yeah, weird. It's the crater barrel.
I'm going to find an appropriately sized barrel and make sure it's empty and put it over me.
Okay.
Yep.
So you're in a barrel now.
I'm not getting one of those death traps.
yeah, me neither.
You're not screwed if anything knocks you over.
No, I'll just roll away.
To safety.
Yeah.
In my
one
safety
direction.
barrel.
Yeah.
Into the center of town because all the roads are downhill.
Into the well.
Yeah, this is a good idea.
Right into the well.
Okay.
I don't like this. I feel like we're gonna get surrounded, but
I mean, we came here for a reason.
I know, but things have changed.
We just need to
can
cross
save
the
one
street,
of the
right?
bloodhounds.
We just need to cross the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's go. I'm
Stealth
running.
it.
Okay.
Crit 20.
I'll barrel
27.
stealth it.
Okay. So you're stealthy.
14 stealth.
I got
So-
an 11.
15.
Stealthy. You're all stealthed.
Okay.
And you're sneaking through town. And you're seeing, more of these. There, I would say, do a perception check. Another one of these. As you're
Do I get a minus because
23.
I'm in a barrel?
Yeah, you get like no perception check.
Okay.
You're hearing.
17.
So I got a 27.
No roots in the barrel.
Minus what?
It's like a 15.
All right.
Maybe it has one of those little eye holes that you sometimes see them plug in movies.
They're called bungholes.
It's a bung hole.
It's
Bung
a barrel.
hole.
It's a barrel glory hole.
Okay. You see one of those little barrel glory, or you pop out your barrel glory hole and root penis right in the eye. It's
No!
the weirdest thing. No, you
Just sap everywhere. Ah.
combined. You guys can see about 12 of these creatures around the center of town. There might be more elsewhere, but you see 12 at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's non-absorbed doglings.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah, they're sleeping in piles.
I guess we better wake them up.
You can do that.
Anybody have anything to throw? We could lob it.
I have a tennis ball.
You keep walking past
I have
piles.
a dagger.
They're everywhere. So, I
Oh.
mean, you can just wake them as
Shoot
you
'em.
go.
Let's do
I
that.
have a gun.
Kick
Okay.
them. I'll kick them awake as we go.
Okay.
Well, couldn't you just fire into
Yeah.
the air with a gun?
I don't have a gun. I'm a martial artist.
You guys have guns. Shoot in your barrel.
I'm not shooting the barrel.
Tinnitus.
Bang.
You have a gun?
I have a gun.
I guess I
I
could
don't have too many bullets left.
put it up to my glory hole.
You could.
It's still gonna be loud as fuck.
Yeah.
I'll just shoot off into the air.
Okay.
I'll
Bang.
fire one round. Bang.
Biggity bang.
I didn't botch, so
What'd you get?
a 4.
Okay, that's not terrible. So yeah, you just shoot random. Oh, hold on.
Point it right at the mayor. Weird.
You happen to shoot just a random human child. It's strange. I don't know why he was there, but you looked an awful lot like your son. It was weird. Shot him right in the face.
So then I just slump to the ground.
But no, you just shoot in the air, and then all of a sudden, like it almost seems simultaneous. All the doglins just pop up, And all the root creatures then turn to your position too.
That's bad.
And they start moving towards you kind of quickly. At this
Like I
point.
didn't want to be surrounded. We're now being surrounded by
But
this.
all the doglins are awake now, so they're like, and then they like, they don't have weapons on them, so they just sort of run at the. They just start fucking.
Well,
root
they have
creatures.
one weapon.
No,
Red Rocket Boy.
They've got rockets.
you see no boners. So they just start running at the root monsters and just punching,
Tear them to
kicking, and
shreds.
biting.
I'm going to continue to stealth in my barrel. My
Okay.
glory barrel.
Okay.
Just a dick hanging out of a barrel.
Shuffling slowly. How are you even doing this? Don't ask. It's a complicated crab walk procedure. Bent over backwards.
All
Just
right.
a dick hanging out the top of it. Just wiggling.
What? Like a periscope.
It's got a
He is a robot.
down peniscope.
That's how I've been perceiving things.
My
God.
dick. So you guys are just going to keep going towards the center of town?
I mean,
Sure.
Okay. So when you get to the center of town, you can... The mayor points at one of the shambling creatures, and there's 4 or 5 doglins all sort of tussling with it. And he's like, those are the trackers.
let's help them.
I will reveal myself from the glory barrel and go and assist.
It's glorious.
I'll go and assist the doglins.
Okay. So everyone roll initiative then.
After the break.
Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. Your favorite Russian here, Pierre Fischtik, to tell you that if you subscribe to patreon.com/Botched podcast, you get access to all kinds of sweet fucking bonus content. Like a bucket of mule cream, only sweeter. You get access to Patreon one-offs that are only for Patreon subscribers. You get to make items, traps, monsters, encounters for our regular episodes. And you get to talk to a bunch of assholes, like Phil. Merci, mon amour. Now, back to the shitty D&D podcast.
And we're back. All right. I need initiative rolls from everybody.
Oh shit. That's
19.
right. 22.
17. That's
20.
with a +9.
GT. All right.
+9? How do you have +9?
I chose the alert feat.
So he gets +5 to initiative, and he can't be surprised.
Okay. So, first up will be Dashel. So, Dashel, you're up. To give you a sort of lay of the land at the moment, you have your 4 doglins that you're trying to get to, and they are attacking a shambling creature. And there's a lot of other chaos going on in the background, but that's mainly what you're seeing.
Okay. Well, I'm going to run to assist them.
Okay.
And since they are in melee with it,
Okay.
right? I get sneak attack.
Okay.
So I'll do my thing where I will hit with my baton, and I will hit with my. I'll shoot it also with my gun.
Okay. So you're just going up behind it and hitting it, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so baton is an 11.
Does not hit.
Okay, but the gun is a 20.
That will hit.
So I rolled a 1, but then I used my studied strike ability to make it a 2 instead. So that's 5, 8, 12 damage.
Okay. So you take a pretty big chunk out of his shoulder/chest region. So you take a big chunk out of him, basically.
Okay.
So then it will be Brock.
I'm going to follow suit behind Dashel.
Okay.
I'm going to take a big drink out of my Garth Maul
Okay.
and then scream, I wish I wasn't so hungoverton.
Okay. And, yep, so the mug then turns into a giant maul with a mug-shaped end to it.
And I'm going to bash him in the back with that.
Okay.
21,
Hits?
and then... Is that plus strength, right?
Yeah.
11.
Okay. So you basically crush the top part into the hole that Dashel made, and he sort of you just follow it on through and crush him into the ground, and he just falls apart, and you have all those little wriggling roots that turn brown-black, and they just curl up into little nothings.
Now, if I didn't kill him, they would have to make a con save, right?
Yes.
Got it.
Yep.
We'll get there.
Yep.
Cool.
So he's dead. And the doglins are like, oh, well, thank you.
And I offer him a drink from my
Yeah.
maul, right? Because it still has beer in it.
I actually don't think it has beer. It's unending beer when it's in mug form.
And then how do I retract it?
Oh, isn't that he has to drink from it?
Oh yeah, you flip the top to drink from it, and it just turns back into a mug.
I'm not going to do that
Okay.
because we're still in combat.
Okay. So then it will be.
I did put crit equals con check, no pass, no ass. Whatever that means.
Dirk, you're up.
How far away am I?
There are no creatures. They kill the only creature that they're fighting, but there are others in the vicinity, like within 15, 20 feet. Just FYI. So currently, you're not focused on anybody.
Okay, but I thought they were still more attacking the Doglin trackers.
No, there was only one.
Well, let's get them out of here then. We're mission accomplished.
Okay.
All right. Move up to the rest of the party and take a pot shot at one of the other ones nearby.
Okay. Sure.
With a 20
Yeah, it's.
for 5 damage.
Is it engaged in melee combat with something else?
Yes.
Oh.
Do that.
Well then,
They're all engaged currently.
Aw.
It's adorable.
Yep, they're taking.
Like Connor, maybe.
so
I don't know.
16 damage instead of 5.
Okay, so that was with a gun.
Yep.
Yep, you shoot a big hole in the lower abdomen region. He sort of like falls in on himself a little bit.
Good.
Then it will be Russell.
I'm going to go up to the trackers
Okay.
and face them my good side.
They're probably cool with it. I mean, they're dog people. Whatever.
It was just the mayor who didn't.
Yeah, he's a human.
Yeah, weirdo. I'm going to persuade them to help us.
Sure.
Help me.
What do we want them for?
Well, first we
have to show the pictures of
and
Sandcastle.
we don't have time for that, right? Because like
We need you.
We ain't got time for that.
We need to get the
Dog
fuck out of
friends.
here.
We need you to help us find somebody.
And they're like, they sort of look around, and they're like, right now?
After we save your village.
Okay, that's fine. He said it, it's canon.
After he saves your village.
He says anything you want if you help us save our village. He made the offer.
Anything?
Anything.
I'm not looking for dog puss.
How far away is my glory barrel?
It's back. It's been destroyed by shambling creatures that started fucking the hole, but
Oh.
couldn't find anything, so they just rage fucked it to death.
Yeah.
Anything's on the table, including on the table.
We're not rapey at all.
I didn't say rape.
That was all consensual.
That barrel, yeah, wanted it. It always wants it.
If it didn't want it, it wouldn't have a hole there.
Yeah.
That was my glory hole. From my periscope
boy.
up.
Oh boy. Okay, so that was. I mean, you could do something else other than just chat with them. So I mean, if you want to.
Can I make it to melee?
You could move up to them, or you could throw something at them.
I guess I have some darts.
Yeah.
I'll throw a dart at the one that Dirk shot.
Okay. Got a fucking dart in your neck.
Yep. But only with a 12.
That will not hit. No. So then it'll be the root monsters.
Shuriken gone.
Ooh.
Okay, I got 9 more.
Okay. So they're. Oh, I forgot about that.
Really murdering those doglins.
So one of them that you can see literally just picks up 2 doglins and then smashes them into paste together. Just
That's not very nice.
not your tracker dogs. Doglins.
I would
just
be
2 other
guarding
ones.
those ones, of course.
Just smash those 2. Another one.
Kiss!
Another
like
one.
gummy bears.
Another one does one of those very nonchalant, like just puts their like elbow into their chest and then just very barely moves at all, but punches straight out and just takes the head off of one of the doglins.
That's not
And the head
good.
flies off and just skids next to you guys.
It's good!
No, the 1-inch punch.
And then
That's what my girlfriend calls it.
It's an
That's
angry.
why she's non-existent.
the two shambling mounds that murdered the doglins around them then make their way towards you guys. So they are in your melee-ish range at this point.
I was gonna say, Austin, I didn't know your hand could talk.
It can. It's so pretty.
Not after I cut out her tongue.
Oh my god.
Hey, I'm Jennifer Lopez.
I like taco flavored kisses.
Taco flavored kisses for my bin.
Okay, so the doglins that are attacking the other groups don't do a whole lot. Your tracker doglins, however, somehow very quickly find their bows and their spears, and they sort of jump off the backs of, they jump off the back of Russell, leap through the air, and just stab the one that
Just
came
one
in the
after
vicinity.
another.
Yeah.
Little.
Yeah, they just took turns just stabbing the shit out of that one and just murder it. Yeah. So you only have 4 left now. 4 shambling mount in your vicinity.
Okay.
Yeah. So then it will be... Oh yeah, the mayor. I forgot about him. What's he gonna do? He's hiding pretty well behind you guys. Like now he has a pistol, so he will take like a pot shot every once in a while, which he did, and he hit for a very small amount. It's one of those tiny pistols.
It's a Derringer.
Yeah, it's a Derringer. And he hits one of the shambling mounds for minimal damage, but he
Does he pull it out of his garter?
No, he shoots it through the suit. So just looks like his paw exploded.
Bang!
Yeah, bang.
Wow. How'd you do that?
Magic.
How did you do that?
That's very impressive.
So then, Dash, what's your turn?
All right. Are any root monsters in melee range? Also in melee range, like in melee combat with? Can I sneak attack anybody?
There's one in your group's vicinity.
Kill him.
Okay. The other 3 are a little far off.
All right. Baton. Okay. Baton 23, gun 22.
They both hit.
Baton is 9 damage.
Okay.
Gun 7 damage.
Okay.
Sneak attack. I will re-roll my 3 and get 7 instead. So 9, 7, 7.
Okay. So it's dead. You murder the crap. So you basically slash it in the back, causing a big gaping gash in its back, and then you blow its head right off.
You blow gently into that gash.
That's right. So it falls to the ground again, just kind of
Very
breaks up into little ringly roots, and the roots sort of go in the ground. All right, so then it will be Brock.
Going back in with my Garth Maul.
So you're going to run over to one of the other ones
Oh, yeah.
that it's engaged with other doglins.
Correct.
Okay.
16?
Tits?
Tits.
16 tits.
Wow, that's a lot of teats.
17 damage.
Okay. So you basically
More than 1 damage tit.
crush you basically crush him into like a smaller humanoid, and he's like a little mangled, he's not really working too well at the moment.
He's thrashing now.
He's almost about as tall as Dirk is at this point. You've crushed him into a very compact sort of form.
It's kind of cute.
Yeah,
Kind of cute.
So then it will be Dirk.
How far is away that the one that?
They're ranged like 20, 30 feet.
Well, if it's 20 feet, I can get there. If it's 30, I cannot.
The one that's being beaten up on is 20 feet. The other 2 are 30 feet.
Okay, I will go and beat up on the one that's being beat up on.
Okay.
Steamboat pistol on the way there
Okay.
for 20,
Hits.
and that's going to be 6 damage.
And he's dead. And it just falls apart again.
Then I will not be able to do anything else.
Okay. Then it will be Russell.
Punch aside.
Russell!
Rustle the muscle. Rustle the fish muscle. I'm gonna punch aside as a fish man
Okay.
with a short sword.
Okay.
You are the fish man.
Yeah.
Shit! A root man.
Stabbing himself.
I hate fish!
Omega 3, bitches.
I fish punch
We are having a lot of issues with this tonight. I'm sorry, fish shoes.
Fish shoes.
I fish punch a monster.
Okay. Fair.
17.
Hits.
And then, that would be the thing. And then a 15. So, 16 and 15.
Both hit.
Good. Thanks.
You're welcome.
7 and a 5. So 12 damage.
All right. So you did a pretty substantial amount of damage to that one. So this was, what, a punch and a...
A stab and a punch.
Stab punch? Okay. So you cut a big hole in him and then you punch through that hole and you just punch a big chunk out of the back of him. So he's got a big hole in the middle of his chest. So then it'll be the creature's turn. That one's going to attack you.
Creature!
Fish. He misses both of them. The other one sort of holds its head up into the air. I need a horn sound. Not like a... Just one note. Yeah, that's good.
No.
Holy
What?
shit.
What?
So it makes that noise, and all the shambling creatures just kind of go into the ground.
Like Earth 2.
Yes, that fucking show that no one ever saw.
I saw it.
Like 4 episodes. But yeah, so they just they and any of the ones that had doglins like attached to it or were pulling it, they drag them into their too.
The doglins are like sticking out of the holes.
No, you don't. They just swallow them up. They're just gone. But you can see like the dirt moving a little bit towards the exit of town.
Can I swim into the dirt?
No, you're not a street shark. You can follow the dirt.
Land shark.
It's moving pretty quick.
Like faster than we can run?
If you athletics checked it, you might be able to get it.
I'll do that.
Yeah, why not?
The doglins seem terribly confused. They don't know what's going on.
I'm got a 10.
Okay.
20.
Okay.
I guess I'll fucking hell.
I'm staying.
Okay.
Crit fail.
Okay, so it's just Brock and Dash. Or no, wait, Dash, would you get a 10?
10.
Brock, it's all you, buddy. So you're keeping pace with these root mounds. There's probably about 10 of them as they've all lumped together through town, and they're moving towards the exit of town. So you're keeping pace.
Can I see him in the distance?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna keep trying to catch up.
Okay.
Brock
So.
McGuffin.
I crit fail.
So Brock, you're
go.
on your own.
Don't worry, I'll catch up with 1 second. Just gonna smoke this cigarette first.
Smoke stick.
So Brock,
I
since
still have regular smokes.
you're the only one in pursuit,
I have 1 left.
hot pursuit
Rock pursuit.
of a white Bronco heading south. A white Bronco.
A white
Bronco heading south.
white nationalist.
I don't get it.
O.J. Simpson heading
What
south
if he
on a white
didn't do
Bronco. Well, he did it. The gloves, they fit.
But
or
who did
something.
that?
Roll to fit.
90s jokes. Anyways.
17.
I'm too young.
Yeah, you're keeping pace.
You're like 40-something.
Yeah.
So eventually, they make their way out. You're still keeping pace. So you're just running with them to see what they're doing, or
I'm trying to gather a direction that they're heading.
they're heading right out of town.
Once they get out of town.
Oh, okay. So I would say that eventually some doglins notice what you're doing and they all start going with you. So you got a pack, if you will.
A posse.
You want to ride a doglin?
I mean,
No,
they
you can't ride one.
Can't they run faster than me?
They're running on 2 legs.
You can make some sort of chariot.
They're humanoids now.
Doglin chariot.
They've evolved. I mean, they still run faster than you do, but... So when you
You're
get
just
out...
running out of town after this like trails in the dirt, and it's like 1,000,000 terriers, just like go up to your knees, just passing you. Like, oh, we got this. Oh, hey, Brock.
No, they're all roughly normal humanoid sized. Like, it's a terrier. If it's a terrier,
They're
it's
roughly.
just a really tall...
Roughly.
Roughly. So you guys eventually get out of town, and you see the mountains. And they just disappear. You don't see them anymore. But you roll perception.
19.
You feel the ground shaking quite a bit.
Feel the earth
Yeah.
move
Yes.
under my feet.
Yes.
Does anyone else feel this?
About half the doglins feel it, and they're all looking at the ground, and their ears are perked up. Some of them are whimpering, but
And so passes Brock.
so I'm just saying that's what you're hearing / feeling at the moment. So
I'll try and catch up.
athletics.
All right.
I mean, they ran a pretty far distance in the time you smoked that cigarette. So,
I got a 16.
so I would say
Still smoking the cigarette, by the way.
yeah, that's fine. So you're eventually catching up. Dirk and Russell are still just hanging out in town.
Oh
Right?
yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
Okay. So Brock, are you doing anything right now? As you feel this rumbly in the not tumbly?
Well, can I see it moving, like, underneath?
You can see like rocks kind of like bouncing off the ground a little bit, like because it's shaking.
Do I notice that there's a radius to this?
Are you going Super Saiyan?
Not around him,
Oh, all right.
not directly around him.
Uh,
My child!
Arthur!
And the whole town's dead.
No, but could I see, like, around me it's shaking, but if I look out 50 yards,
Perception check.
15.
It's dark and you
You'd
cannot
say
see.
it seems like it's about 30 feet in diameter, this shaking.
So I'm gonna try to get out.
Out of the 30
Of
feet.
the 30 feet.
Okay. Are you telling any of the doglins or are you just running away?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell everybody around me.
Oh, okay.
Scatter.
They all book it, too, with you, so they all run out. As you make it back into town, as Dash was running into you, all of a sudden the ground explodes.
And I just start, no, no, no! And I'm pointing to the opposite direction as he's running towards me. And
It's a 20-foot tall creature. You can do a perception check /
Can I see it?
nature check to kind of get an idea of what it is. Yeah, you can see it.
survival?
No, nature. There's
Giant
should be a
worm
nature.
monster?
Isn't there a nature? Maybe it is survival.
No, there's a
That is nature.
Okay, I thought there
Well,
was.
I got a 29
16.
perception.
Okay. And 16 for what?
Nature.
Nature, okay. So it pops up, and it's got 3 heads and lots of little teeth,
Doug Trio.
and also 3 big bushy tails. And if you had to guess, you would say it's a 3-headed root version of a... Well, you could probably call it a root coon.
No.
Take that
No,
out.
that's...
You're gonna have to rename that.
No, that's we can't call it.
You're gonna have to rename that.
It's a raccoon!
No, okay.
It's made of roots. It's a root coon.
A root trash panda.
Root trash panda.
Okay, you want to redo all that?
Nope.
All right.
No, I like the root coon.
I quit.
No,
I'm
Rick,
not there.
It's literally a raccoon
I'm
made
a
of
fish
roots.
monkey, sir.
Root coon.
A monkfish.
A
not-
A
monkfish.
3-headed
Yeah, it's a 3-headed.
Cerberus raccoon.
Yeah, it's about 20 feet tall. And there's just
Root raccoon.
roots everywhere.
The root raccoon.
And you see 2 doglins immediately run up, and it opens its mouth, and tremor style, like tendrils shoot out and just kind of wrap up the doglins and pull them right in the mouth, and it goes clunk. Just swallows them up whole. And they're like, oh, fuck. And then they just run.
Thank God we're all here for this
So
encounter.
currently it's
I
just,
would run away too if I were there to see this.
Currently it's just Brock and Dashel.
So I'm running up, smoking my cigarette. See this, realize what it
cigarette.
is. Go.
Turn.
Nope. Just turn right around.
Well, plants don't like robots, so you'll be fine.
Well, yeah, I'll be fine. Because I'm not a robot. I'm a person.
Oh, then you won't be fine.
No, I'm a person. Other people think I'm a robot.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if root raccoons think I'm a robot.
What if we build a big fire out of the city?
We did, out of the mayor's office.
Yeah.
It's probably on fire right now.
Oh, yeah, no, that building's like
Yeah.
all the way engulfed in flames.
How close together are the buildings?
10, 15 feet apart.
Okay, so properly spread.
So it's spreading.
Yeah, it's probably spreading, yeah.
So I should lead it back to the middle of town, you say?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go into my bag and find a flare
Okay.
and see if he notices me. Like, pop the
You're
flare.
the only 2 in front of him. Yes, he notices you.
The other doglins were running.
I'm gonna wave.
They all
at
ran
him.
away. He's standing
I'm
still.
gonna wave my flare at him.
Okay. And
He
he's...
seemed to.
Oh, yeah, no, he's coming at you.
Well,
Oh, you think he's following the flare?
Yeah,
The middle head is following the flare. The other 2 are just staring right at you.
and I'm going to run.
Athletics. As this thing just starts to bound after you. and the ground shakes as it bounds.
Oh, I got an 18.
Crit 20,
Yeah, so no, you're running.
which would be a 27.
Yeah, if you happen to, so Dashel, for instance, his side mirror attachment pops out, and he looks, and there's the raccoon, and
I don't know.
it says objects in mirror may be closer than appear.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. It doesn't look like anything to me.
That's right. So
Objects in mirror may be racially insensitive.
It's a raccoon.
Oh, Root's raccoon.
is that or a deer? And I was like, nah, raccoon's funnier.
Root deer. That's good.
Root deer.
Root deer.
Oh, we would have been so much better with a root deer.
Raccoon
Like
is
root
funnier
beer,
to me.
but root deer.
Trying to see if I can hit it from behind. Doe.
I'm okay with the root deer, raccoon.
Okay.
Raccoon's better.
Root
than-
raccoon.
Okay. So it's chasing you through the streets, just smashing everything as it's coming, and it's gaining on you, but it's not super close.
Okay.
And slowly, because it's so big.
Do I notice this yet?
25.
No, yeah, you do perception, Dirk and Russell.
Athletics.
I'm still athletic.
20.
10.
You both see a big giant root monster chasing. Well, you don't know who it's chasing, but you see it running.
But
through the
you gotta
streets of town
figure it would only be chasing
Yeah.
two assholes.
towards you guys.
Back to town.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get between the burning building between me and it.
Okay.
Should we go around the other side of the building?
Just keeping the building between me and it. That's all.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay. So, Brock and Dashel, another athletics check.
17.
17.
25.
Okay, so you're still outrunning the giant creature. I mean, it's like I said, it's slowly gaining, but it's not caught up to you guys yet. Dirk and Russell, you guys. I mean, Russell, you already said what you're doing. Dirk, are you doing anything?
Where's the nearest bar?
Probably towards them.
But how far?
They would get to the bar before you would.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay. So you any backup
I'll
plan?
go to the bar.
Get drunk or die trying.
Okay. Stealth check,
Having myself a beer.
or are you just sprinting past the creature?
I'll stealth with a 25.
Okay, so you're
I have an idea.
okay. So you have to run past the rootcoon as it's running through the streets. All right,
Yeah,
got it.
That's fine.
Okay, that's fine. All right, so what is your plan, Brock and Dashel, as it's chasing you?
I don't have a plan.
Just run?
I kind of hoped that you had a plan.
Maybe we could take a rope and AT it into the fire building.
An AT-AT into a building?
Fire building. We can trip it so it lands in the fire.
I agree with you. We should try to do that.
Okay.
We should also, if that doesn't work, go for the three heads.
Go for the throat.
So you're tying ropes together to try and trip the
Well,
creature?
he would be. I'm running.
So,
Yeah,
okay.
we're running.
All right, so Russell...
I'm tying ropes together and I'm going to toss the end to one of them and say, I saw this in a movie.
Da, 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 da. I mean, so there's ropes. He's got to get there at a certain time because you're running. I don't know.
It's not Back to the Future. He's doing
Battle for Hoth.
It's,
I know,
it's
you
Star Wars.
All right, around.
John Williams music.
That's right. Okay.
That's where you added in John Williams.
So I'm going to say...
Okay, just I'm still talking. So you want to read?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to
And
say
now what you? Okay. No, okay.
dex check to see if you can tie the ropes quickly enough. I mean, it's sprinting through town.
17.
Okay, so yeah, you tied up some ropes, and then you're just going to toss them to Brock as he runs by.
Yeah, I hope he'll get the idea. I kind of like non-verbally communicate.
Performance. And then intelligence for Brock.
Crit 20 performance.
It's a 19 plus 2. Which
Yeah,
is 21.
You look at each other, your eyes lock, and you immediately know what the hell you two are thinking. So then Russell tosses the rope. Throw me the rope, I'll trip the root.
13.
Brock dex to catch it.
18.
All right, so you toss him the rope, he catches it. What now?
So now I loop around it, right? So I caught the rope, and I'm going to start my turn
Okay.
around him to try to
Now, is the
circle his
rope
feet.
in front of me, or are you on?
Yeah,
I'm
so
on to
I'll-
the left. You got to be
I'll kind of
to
like
the right.
follow him to like get around the burning building so I'm not anchored against it.
Okay.
So what I'm envisioning is you and Russell are on the same side.
Okay.
Russell threw it across the monster's body,
Uh huh.
And now...
Past me.
Yep. Well, in front of you.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm.
Because I'm running into town.
I threw you a rope and now I'm following you.
You're gonna follow me. Then we're
That's what I just said.
But then we're not tying it up. You're just...
Well, I was behind. I had the burning building between me and the monster.
So then you should go
But if
clockwise, and
I need to be not on the same side though, so that the rope doesn't just anchor against the burning building and then burn off.
What?
So I need to come around the front and then go away from you.
Clockwise.
Yes.
I'm going counterclockwise, right?
Okay.
So you make a loop.
And then
As
we
long
go
as we
this
don't-
way.
Yeah. Okay.
Got it.
No, you're looping the monster, not the building.
So athletics check to do that.
What we're going to...
Oh, so we're going to cut to Dirk right now. Okay, Dirk, you get to the bar.
Yep.
Somehow the root coon didn't crush you.
Good.
Or anything. So you get to the bar.
I'm grabbing as many high-proof bottles as I can,
Okay.
and some cloth, and some matches.
Okay, I would say you could probably grab about 6 bottles.
Okay.
A box of matches and just wrap the cloth around your arm.
Just
Yeah. Just a dish
opening up
rag.
bottles.
Yeah.
Nope. Put it back.
Not strong enough.
Okay, so you grab all that stuff and you're just going to run back to where they are?
And I'm going to sit here for a second and make up 6 Molotovs.
Okay, so you make Molotovs. All right, so then,
You're getting drunk.
Dashel, what are you doing?
Well,
in this
yeah, that
situa-
too.
You gotta drink some of them down to put the rags in.
So I feel like it's Brock on the left-hand side, Russell on the far right, and then you're kind of in between them. It's kind of how I'm getting it.
I'm the target.
You gotta taunt it.
I do.
Hey, root fuck!
Yeah. All right. That's
Hey,
fine.
ass butt!
Beep, boop,
No
beep,
one gets
boop.
those supernatural
I know.
references.
Ass butt?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Great writing.
Well, no, it's
Great writing.
funny because it's an
No, it's
that's-
not.
It's an angel.
No, I don't care. It's not funny.
It's funny.
Hey, you know why
It's in context.
raccoons like to eat garbage? Because they're fucking trash. You trash raccoon. Taunt it.
It just goes right after Russell, not the target. Rip him apart. Tastes like fish. Oh, raccoons love fish.
All right. Well, I am going to taunt him.
Okay. What's your best taunt you can come up with
It's,
for a root-coon?
Better root-based animal life forms in college, and I fucked them. You're an ugly root monster.
Made of trash.
It's made of trash.
Roll performance.
No, yeah,
Oh, you know what? Roll persuasion.
Persuasion.
Because you're trying to persuade.
Intimidation?
No, intimidation would try and scare it away. He
No,
wants
you
you to
know
follow it.
the worst part about the roots is
21.
Yeah, no. Hey.
All right.
All
It
the
hates
heads
that.
that are looking around, they just all focus in on you. And
Okay.
it's just...
Okay. All right. So it's coming after me.
Yeah.
I throw a bag of caltrops in front of me. It has to do a dex check.
Even if it's like a...
It has to do a dex check.
Huge.
Even if it's huge?
It has to do a dex check.
Huge.
huge.
Okay.
Well, the it's not like it's not like Legos. They're they're big.
Oh, are they?
Like, well, they're not like
They're,
this
I was
big.
gonna say,
they're
they're
like
like
this big.
Bocce balls?
Yeah, but there's a fuckload of them.
Okay, well, it's like 20 feet tall. It's made
Okay,
Of...
it
I
still
got
has
it.
feet.
Hey, a
What's-
Lego.
what's
a
the
Lego.
dex check
A
to
Lego
do?
could take me down. Those fucking things hurt if I step
Well,
on
what
them.
did it get?
You got a 15.
So did D4s.
D4 on a toilet seat. You tell me that D4 is not going to take you off that toilet seat.
Is it meets beats on saves?
Yeah.
Oh.
But
Well, it takes a
well, no,
What?
because you're setting the trap.
He's meeting it to beat it, right?
Yeah.
Because
Wait,
he's
yeah,
doing
who's
the
the
save.
attacker here.
So no, if
He's doing
the
a
creature
save.
Yeah, he's doing a save.
if the creature met the save DC, it succeeds.
Okay.
Okay.
So then it passes.
Lame.
All
That's how
right.
the rules work.
And then I will use a cunning action to dash
Dash a
closer
little bit.
to the fire building.
Okay. So you do that. All right. Brock and Russell, what are you doing? Now that you notice that he's locked on to
We're doing
Dashel.
Doing the clockwise running.
The loop around and go.
Athletics?
22.
Okay.
22.
All right. So you both loop around it. So now my question is, would rope hold a 20-foot tall raccoon monster? Like, would it trip it, or would it just break it as soon as it...
Well,
like...
the rope also has a steel wire running
it does?
through it.
Okay, that makes sense.
Ropes are pretty strong.
I think it would be a strength check for the monster versus the rope, which I think to break a rope is like 10 or 15.
So that's not bad.
Seems pretty low.
10 seems very low.
It could be 15.
I sent a PDF to everybody.
Yeah, no, we beat that. 17.
Our idea sucks.
So hold on, does it break the rope, or does it just keep moving through the rope, pulling us with it?
Is it for every rap? It has to plus
Well,
5
you know what?
DC?
Brock and Russell do a strength check. This will answer that question.
7.
Oh, wow.
Crit 20.
Okay.
7.
So what happens is Russell can't hold on to the rope as soon as it tugs, but Brock does. And he's holding on real tight, so then it just kind of slingshots him forward because he's holding on to the rope, and it's not breaking because Russell let go. So it's just kind of... It doesn't shoot you very far. It only like pulls you forward like 10 feet until the rope loses slack or whatever.
Well, if the rope... Yeah, I would either let go at that point,
Yeah.
or...
So you just kind of fall forward. It just pulls you forward and you drop. I'm not saying you're dragged through town.
Or slammed into a building.
No, you're fine.
It's on fire.
Yep. It throws you right into a building, you burn to death weird.
From a crit 20.
Yep.
You did it so well, you're dead.
Oh, it's that critical fail 20. You didn't know about that?
I shouldn't have rolled a 20
Yep.
there.
Rolled a 20. Anything else?
You rolled too low, really.
My mistake.
Yeah.
Dirk, what are you doing at this point? Now you've made your Molotovs.
Do I get them made?
Yep, they're made.
I'm going to run out
Okay.
and run as close to it as I can get.
Athletics to try and catch up. It's pretty far at this point.
2.
Yeah, no. You're running real slow holding all these bottles of booze.
I needed a little drunk at this point.
Because
he's also slightly
also tiny.
intoxicated.
Dasha, what are you doing?
Alright, so I'm gonna keep using my stupid tricks. My tricksy plans.
Okay.
Yes.
Because if you look back, you notice the rope is not there anymore. So that plan has failed horribly.
That's fine. I look back, see...
It's okay, robots don't burn.
Just run in the middle.
Oh, but
You'll come out like a T1000 or whatever.
T100.
that would be a good way to
T100.
find out if I'm a robot. But I'm not a robot, so...
And we won't find out.
Don't find out next time.
My robot's on fire. How about yours?
Oh, stop quoting the same song.
And we'll see you next week.
I'm gonna, instead of using caltrops, I'm gonna use a bag of ball bearings.
Same thing?
That's 2 attacks save.
Nope, yeah, he passed the shit out
Maybe
of
if
that.
we stopped burning
Rolled a
things,
21.
I wouldn't have...
Jesus, what is this thing's dex mod? It's just big.
4.
What?
It's a raccoon. Raccoons have a lot of decks.
It's
They're very-
massive.
It is it's big.
It's made of roots.
I still rolled a 17 straight before the 4.
That still beats it by 7, because this is a DC 10.
So, I mean, he still wins.
Alright, well, he steps on my ball bearings.
He just
and then
crushes him into the ground.
Like, oh no! Damn it!
You know how hard it was to make those?
Fuck. Carved my own robot turds.
They're actually
I mean, I'm a person.
they're just your own kidney stones that you
Yeah,
pass. And you're like, these would make good ball bearings.
Yeah, I
I have to
either
go pick
use
up a whole
them.
1,000 of them.
I either use them as bullets or ball bearings, as little tricksy tracks.
Trixie tracks.
Well,
Backup plan?
Stick them up your butt.
I mean, you can run into a building that isn't on fire,
Or one that is.
or the one that is, and just take one for the team.
well, I'm gonna run around the fire building,
Okay.
like towards it, and then nope to the side.
Okay. So
Yeah.
down the alley.
Yeah,
Okay.
I go still around the fire building.
Okay. So you kind of do an athletics check.
Okay. Ah, yes, the glorious crit fail.
He falls prone in front of the giant raccoon monster.
You just fall as it runs at you. I mean, you don't like kill yourself. You just trip and fall. And you try and juke, and you just fall instead because you juke yourself.
Yeah. All right, I'm going left, right. No.
Yep.
Falls right into the glory barrel.
So you fall over on your side, and you see the raccoon running straight at you.
This is not good.
And as the raccoon is running at you, that's where we're going to call it. So we'll find out what happens next time. Thanks everybody for tuning in.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Botched Podcast. Thank you for the people who support us over at patreon.com/botchedpodcast, like our newest patron, Bill H. We are getting closer and closer to our first level goal. We're about $36 away. After that unlocks a whole plethora of
Features?
Perks. A lot of
I guess-
Percocets we'll
I
send to
guess-
you.
There's so much Barkansas.
listener rewards. So we're close to that. But if you cannot support us over at Patreon, head on over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review.
Or you can head over to the post office and mail us some heroin.
As you scream botched, and
And go straight to jail.
While you're lighting up that spoon.
See you there.
Scream,
as you go.
as you're lighting up your spoon and slapping your elbow to find the vein, scream botched, and we'll stick it in there for you.
But seriously, don't do heroin. It's bad for you.
Do what you want. We'll see you next week.
Why do you hate Chechnyans?
I don't know.
It's Chechnyan
They
area.
smell awful.
There goes all of our listeners in Chechnya.
That's half of our podcast. Thank God we still have the Swedes.